You want to know the difference between Google Drive for your personal use and Google Drive for your business? I'm Greco from Saperis, and in this video, I'll give you a comparison of Google Drive for your personal use and for your business use. Let's start out with Google Drive for your personal use. Head over to google.com/drive, and there you find the information about what is also called the consumer version of Google Drive. So if you're on this website, here you see some information. Obviously, it's cloud native collaboration. So if you sign up for Google Drive, well, then you also have Google Docs and Google Sheets. So that comes with it. Google Slides here, of course, as well. And you can go ahead and collaborate with other people who also have Google accounts. So you can be live together in a document editing, and it doesn't cost you a dime. I think that's pretty cool. But you can also use Google Drive as a storage or actually as an editing tool for other file extensions, for instance, .x. You can have PDFs on it, you can have MP3s on it, MP4s, whatever you want to store on your Google Drive. It's totally free of charge, and you get 15 gigabytes of storage. 15 gigabytes of storage? You might be thinking that's not a whole lot of storage nowadays. Okay, well then you can upgrade your plan. Let's head over to one.google.com/about. This is the upgrade for the individuals. So if we scroll down here, you know what? This is bothering me. Let me just go ahead and refresh my page and go to the bottom. There you go. So here is a comparison of the Google One plan. So on the left here, we see the free 15 gigabyte version. And then the plan for, I'm in Switzerland, so it's 2 francs a month. I don't know, maybe about $2 a month. For 100 gigabyte, and you can have up to 2 terabyte. And the interesting thing about Google, or about One Google, is that, let's go back up here, you can have up to 5 additional family members. So you can, a total of 6 people, 6 family members, share Google One, in the sense that everybody gets their at least 15 gigabytes of storage. But once those are filled up or used up, then you have like kind of your family storage pot, and you can start using that up. So that might be interesting. It costs only a little bit of money every month or every year, so that might be something that you would want to look into. Then there's Google Drive on steroids. That would be the business version of Google Drive. So it doesn't get much better than that. Head over to gsuite.google.com and click on what's included, and then you'll find Drive here in this huge drop-down menu. So it's pretty much what we discussed before. So all the possibility of live collaborating, shared space, that all is valid for Google Drive, the business editions. And it has much more, of course. Like, for instance, you can use something that's called Google File Stream. You know what? Let me just go ahead and get the link to that. I have this over here. So this is backup and sync. This is what you have on the consumer version. This, you can only sync your My Drive. But if you have business version of Google Drive, which would be a G Suite account, then you can use something that's called Drive File Stream. This is just from the support.google.com page, by the way. They have, or Google has, excellent support articles and how-tos. So if you're new to G Suite or to the Google app universe, or you're just generally looking to get a better grasp and better understanding of how these apps work, then do head over to support.google.com. So you see here with Drive File Stream, you have a lot more capabilities to sync your files that are up on Google Drive, somewhere up in the cloud, down to your computer, so that you can also use them whenever you're on the go, or load up files from your computer straight up to Google through your Windows Explorer or through your File Explorer. So that's something super, super useful. And of course, when we talk about storage space or the size of your storage, there is quite a difference with the paid G Suite accounts, the Google Drive G Suite version. By the way, if you're wondering, Google Drive G Suite, I have a video all about that where I kind of like focus on that theme. I'll link it in a card up above so you can have a look at that. And what I wanted to say is that the size of the storage is at least 30 gigabytes if we're talking about a Google Drive business account, so a G Suite account, and the maximum is unlimited. For me, it's really difficult to wrap my head around the fact that you can have unlimited storage space. I don't even know what I would want to upload. I mean, it's unlimited. Anyway, so that's something you only get on your paid G Suite account. Pretty cool, right? There's another key difference between the Google Drive personal account and the business G Suite account: shared drives. Shared drives do not exist on the consumer version, on the free version. That is something that is reserved for the business use. And it's something super useful if you're collaborating with your colleagues and you want to grant access to files and documents that are shared in your shared drive. And the ownership of the files, of the data, is also different, because in the personal version, well, the data is yours. But once you have a G Suite account and you have your data on shared drive, then the data belongs to the people who are members of this shared drive. Meaning, if, for example, somebody leaves your company, whatever's on the shared drive stays on the shared drive, even if that person's account after a while gets deleted. And also the managing of the permissions that people have of creating files and folders on shared drive depends on the access rights that these people have on the shared drive. And you also have different sharing possibilities on the Google G Suite accounts. So one thing I can think of right now at the top of my head is you can grant temporary access to files on a Google Drive business account. That is something you are not able to do on a personal consumer version account. So if you're interested in finding out more about how sharing permissions work in Google Drive, I have videos that you can have a look at, also explaining what G Suite is and the different the Google Drive on G Suite. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because every week I publish video tutorials all about the different apps in G Suite, and I really want you to benefit from these.